Hello, everyone. Awesome. Okay. My name is Andy, and it's really, really lovely to be meeting all you beautiful faces. We got to meet a lot of you yesterday in the stands and all. Looking forward to doing that again today. So, as has mentioned, we'll be talking to you about creating music with AI, but not just. So, in a minute, we'll get to all of that. Okay? So, my name is Andy, and I'm the CEO of Jiggle. But I'm also an artist, not a big stage record label kind of artist. I'm the guy you call when you want a powerful live performance, but you can't find or afford John Legend. Um, so personally, I think that music is not only for the big stage, music is life. Music is emotions, music is communication, music is romance, music is solace, and music is moments. As a Nigerian, we use music for everything. We work with music, with a rhythm. We dance to music. We express with music. If you want to tell a girl you love her, you make a song for her. If you want to show your mum or your grandma how much you appreciate her, you make a song for her. But, so yes, I can sing, but as most of us here know, being able to sing doesn't mean you can create your own music. Because to make music, you need resources, you need time, you need technical skills, you need a lot of stuff. And don't even get me started on sound engineering. I mean, wow. And over the years, these has kept me and a lot of other creators stuck somewhat. We've had this idea in our head we want to express, but we might not have had the right tools to be able to take that idea and create something tangible with it. And so there is this wall, right, between the vision in your head, right, and the audience on the other side that you're trying to reach. Because creativity, fortunately or unfortunately, has always required more than just being creative. There are other elements that, come into that big mush of things. And every creator here, whether you make videos, you make songs, you're building a startup, you're building a brand, I mean, you understand this, right? You get inspired, right? And suddenly you need these tools, you need these experts, you need these skills, you need this technical stuff that you might not readily have at the moment. And the idea, the emotion, unfortunately, over time ebbs away or fades and stuff. But today, we're changing that. And I'd like to introduce you to the Jiggle ecosystem. I know it looks like a lot. Take a minute to drink it in. I'll walk you through it, okay? To start with, we have the Jiggle app. The Jiggle app is the entry point into the ecosystem. Here you create your artist, you reinvent yourself in a way. You have your looks, you have your expressions, you have your voice. And with that, you have one account, one artist, one voice, yours. And with a tap of a button and a voice prompt, you can share your story and create unique content in the form of a music video, text, whatever it may be for the needs that you have. The aim here is to simplify that process, because instead of going to find people and find the experts and find the tools, we can streamline it. 21st century, after all. But here's an interesting fact. The human voice is one of the most unique things that we possess. It's like a fingerprint, right? And it's shaped by our bones, it's shaped by our habits, it's shaped by our emotions, our story. And because of that, it's unique. No two voices are the same. They might sound alike, okay? But AI is able to separate them and tell you, this is an entirely unique voice. And with Jiggle, your voice is your AI identity. Because in this world, this 21st century where you can be anyone, right? We tend to forget to be ourselves. We tend to forget that We are unique. We are an individual, and we, unfortunately, well, you can have children, but you can't really replicate yourself as a being. And so your voice is your identity. With Jiggle, we are going to protect that and make it as unique as it's always been. And like your voice, your songs, your videos, your content is going to be protected by the world's first AI native music label. So in the app, you create your artist. Your artist has your voice. They have your appearance, your expression, right? And they are locked and unique just to you. If you're interested in the details, the magic behind the hood, come to the booth and we'll tell you a bit more. In the Jiggle Arena, well, basically, so we have the Jiggle app, right? And in the Jiggle app, we have the Jiggle Arena. Now, the Jiggle Arena here is basically a stage, because you have an artist, after all, which is you and the AI you've created, and you can battle with other artists. By battle, I mean you can put up your songs, you can put up your content, and let the fans, let the audience decide, because after all, we're making this for them, also for ourselves, and they decide what's great so that you can improve yourself. Here, you can build a real fan base, and here you can also create something unique. Here you can show, here you can express, all through your artist that was generated by AI. So basically, we've got 4 AIs in one, 4 neural networks. One creates the text, obviously the lyrics for the song. One creates the music behind it, the beats and the taps and all of that. One creates the video and put all of those. So again, we have text, we've got image, we've got video, and we've got the audio in that. So now that you have your artists, we have to encourage these artists. We have to promote these artists. We have to move them forward. Right? On other platforms, you've got credits, but here we've got the Jiggle token, basically the currency of this ecosystem. The more currency you get, right? And this means more generations, more creativity, more opportunity. Basically, we could have stopped there and called it a day and said, all right, we're done, okay? But we thought, nah, we've got to, we've got to give creators an opportunity to market themselves, to put their stuff out there and earn from it. I mean, what's the point of all of this if not to make a bit extra cash? Now, your artist goes into the Jiggle marketplace. This is where your creation takes on a new kind of value. Your voice, your image, your expression, your content becomes assets, where the fans can contribute, they can invest in that asset, and your voice, your unique identity becomes available to the public, consensually, of course, and every generation, right, brings income to you. And then we have the Jiggle body, because, I mean, at the end of the day, we have created a new persona, and this persona, like any living thing, interacts, learns, grows. And with the Jiggle body, this creation of yours, this digital persona, steps into the real world, in a manner of speaking, and becomes a companion, a buddy, that can speak, that can perform, that can emote, can converse, can learn, can grow.
3 minutes.
In addition to the generations, because obviously we've got, apps that can do generations, music, and all of that, Jiggle is a place where you can create content, and you can promote that content, you can earn on that content. It's a new ecosystem where the right, your AI persona, your AI voice, your AI identity is given back to you as the creator. So it's not just a platform, it's a platform for creators, right? Where you can build a character, build a sound, build a fan base, and the whole pipeline, yeah? So the audio, the community is all part of the ecosystem. So you create like a studio, you move like a brand, and you earn like a label. So today, with the 3 minutes we are going to better test this. We're going to test this, okay? So for those in the audience and those online, if you can take out your phones, we are going to scan the QR code on the screen, and we are going to share our unique story, because I believe that anyone who's got a story deserves the right, regardless of the technology or the tools and the skills and the expert and the time and the money, to share that story. So please, once you scan the QR code, it'll take you to the Jiggle webpage. Here, you can put in your account details. So basically, you can just use Google. And once you're logged in, you will see that today, well, not today only, but especially for the NAS Summit, we're giving 10 free subscriptions to everyone who logs on. So how about we take that for a spin, yeah? So once we're logged in, it's going to give you a bit of information about your balance and all of that. You can skip that.
1 minute left, guys.
Cheers. And so we have talked about AI and talked about prompting, right? And it's all important because here you're telling a story, right? So you need to put in your mood, you need to put in your vibe, you need to put in your own unique style, right? So put in that prompt. It can be about how much you've been enjoying the NAS Summit for the last 2 days. And then you can create your new persona. So here it'll ask you to take a picture of yourself so that you can create your own AI persona. Before I'm kicked off the stage. So you've got male and female, no non-binaries yet, but we're working on that. Put in your face, create your artist. It'll make an album cover. Might take a minute or two. There's 2,000 of us. And you should see a preview of your artist and your album cover before the mic is taken from me. So basically, we have that, and please feel free to come to the booth later once you've created your song, right, and share with us, okay? I'm curious to hear about your unique stories, to hear about your unique voice, and we've got a bit of merch for you, so, okay? Talk about stealing audiences. Thank you very much for your time. My name is Andi, and it was lovely.